right, y'all. Had a bit of a good cry just now. Oof. We have the devil at the bottom of the deck. And it's in reverse though, so I feel like you may have come out of a period of impulsive decisions that weren't made because you had some resources or help and a good, great headspace as well. Yeah, I think you're taking those swords away with the Seven of Swords. You look pretty content actually in this. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure that... Okay. Is that good? Okay, cool. Oh wow, we have the Hierophant. So I think you're in High Priest mode right now. I was gonna say High Priestess. I do feel a High Priestess energy, so like the High Priest type. Sorry, yeah, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I definitely feel like a High Priestess energy around you. But I feel because you might be a male, that's might be why you have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. I feel you are recovering from a battle wound, you know, but you are putting these away. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay, so you're really determined. That's really interesting. I never knew the Seven of Cups in reverse was willpower, will, desire, and determination. That's really interesting. So it's like something you desired in the past prospectively wounded your self-consciousness or your self-image. With this Devil in reverse though, I feel like this time around you consciously made that decision to make sure that you understand how important it is to take care of your mental health, how important it is to make sure you're in tune with your own body, mind, soul, and your spirit. With this Page of Pentacles here, you will start fresh with a new love interest or a new hobby, or you might be embarking on an endeavor where somebody's offering you like a financial opportunity or something like that. And it's not gonna... Okay. We have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles here. When I said it's not going to affect your mental state, I meant like when you're offered this financial opportunity, it's going to have to do with something within your realm of thinking. It's not going to be something you don't want to actually embark upon. It's going to be an opportunity that you see and find yourself projecting your passion projects into, or it's going to be a passion project, I should say, like turning into a business or an entrepreneurial endeavor. With this Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel you've had some help here with somebody maybe being there for you, or listening and learning from you as opposed to fighting back, which is a really, really promising endeavor for you to embark upon if this. Okay. We have the Sun in reverse and we have the Judgment card. Okay. So the Sun in reverse is actually not a bad, it's not a bad card, even, and the Judgment card, yeah, it's not a bad card. It's actually the same, according to the Rider-Waite Tarot guidebook, at the very least. It just means that it's material happiness and contentment, but just to a lesser extent. So, and then here the Judgment card just came out. I feel as though you've been going through Divine Masculine. You've been going through some huge freeing immobility issues. And I feel like this might be because you've been judged over the course of your life for things you haven't really taken accountability for. And now, because you're taking accountability for those actions you've made in the past, and you've started owning up to and spilling your truth. It's not just like owning up, because I don't necessarily, we have the Hierophant here. So it's kind of like, this might also be you judging somebody else, or somebody else in your life being judged for how they've treated you. But somebody is undergoing judgment. And we have the Magician right as the right as the timer turned from 8 minutes to 8:01. So I do feel like you are manifesting, and that is your energy. So it might be honestly not yourself. We had the Seven of Wands literally come out sideways. I'm gonna keep it like that. And I'm gonna read from the guidebook. I feel like this is good. Wow. That's really interesting. I wonder what no, it's okay. I feel like that's the resonation that fit with this description. Basically, what it's saying is that your enemies may be in plain sight, but you, and I don't know what the reversal is, but I don't think it really matters, because with the fighting here, do you notice how all these wands, you might have been dealing with a lot of you've been dealing with a lot of fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But the feeling that I'm receiving from God is basically that you were on the advantage. Okay? You had the advantage. And because you had the advantage, that's why all these wands, they're not even, by the way, you look good here. You look like you could I don't know, fight people if you needed to, but you don't have to because they're unable to reach you. That's what the guidebook is also letting us know, is that your enemies are unable to reach you. It's because you're so... We have the Four of... Wow, okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Which I think, whether it's in the reverse or upright, I do indicate that you are protected at this time. Or there's somebody in your life who's unwilling to budge because they believe that this Four of Pentacles this might be you unwilling to budge. Somebody here is unwilling to budge, and I'm not sure who's right or who's wrong, but there's just like a stalemate. With this Ace of Wands, I do feel like you're in the wielding. You wield a lot of information and that makes your enemies pretty nervous to fight you. I do feel that you're grounded and that you're shifting perspectives. So just to give you a heads up, it's the and with this Two of Wands, I see you seeing into the future. Basically wondering and hoping for the best. And 1414 exactly on the timer. I think we're all wondering where this is going to go in this narrative. But I see a lot of willpower. You know, with this Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Judgment card. I don't feel like this is even your call. This is the divine stepping into God itself's power and God leading you may have had a lapse in judgment or you might have had I take that back. I don't know why that came out. I think you were being hard on yourself. That is the energy I'm picking up very clearly. I think you thought you were like, see, the reason I'm saying this is because there's a difference between God fearing and loving God, right? God doesn't want you to fear God. That's like a really powerful, important part of this divine twin flame journey, is understanding the divine doesn't want you to feel unloved. It doesn't want you to be scared of it. And it doesn't matter what you call it either. You can call the divine a he, you can call the divine a she, you can call the divine an it, you can call it a they or a them, or you cannot call it anything. You can believe it's universal love, or you can believe it's something entirely different. But with the Ace of Swords here, though, I know that God knows you're willing to fight for God's. And when I say God's love, I don't mean like you're willing to fight for, it's like you're trying to prove yourself in this like unworthy sense. God knows you're worthy already. But it's like you're fighting against your own demons, as well as helping make the world a better place at large. And that's what I mean. That's what I see when I look at this Eight of Swords. It's like you're not only helping to understand your own divinity and your own power of God, you're understanding that you can wield this Ace of Wands, and with this will come a better tomorrow, because of this judgment of not yourself, but because you've undergone judgment from others at a cost. Now God is judging them for judging you. 18 exactly on the timer. I'm wondering if we have any more cards to pull. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So yeah, I feel as though the energy I'm picking up right now is that you feel fulfilled. You don't feel like you've filled a cup where it's spilled over. We have this Five of Wands. A Knight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. So a lot of knightly energy and swift action. I almost see this as a transformation of your karmic connections changing how they viewed you in the past. For example, you're the Magician, right? With the Devil in reverse, shifting your own worldview. And at the same time, these karmic connections are transforming but it's like, I want to take that back, because I don't want you to understand that I don't want you to think that because you're changing your worldview that karma is now changing. Whoa, we have the Lover's card. Because I don't feel like you did anything wrong. So that was a weird way to phrase that, and I kind of take that back. What's a good way to put it? Because I see what's happening with this Knight and Five of Wands, this Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles energy. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. Ah. Yeah, okay, I take all of that back. Because there is kind of a shitty way to say this. I could easily say that because you've transformed, they've transformed. 21-1-1 on the timer. But the truth is that you were misjudged and you were treated in a harmful and dangerous, I'm hearing dangerous acts of pleasure. So it was like almost pleasurable to these narcissistic abusers for you to be abused by them. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, I definitely feel this is like a reversal of family dynamics where like things were not stable, they weren't functional. Sorry, the Six of Cups in reverse. There was no fruitful bloom. So I almost see you as this karmic, as these karmic connections shift from fighting you to fighting themselves. That's when you step into Magician energy. That's when you step into the Two of Wands. That's when you step into the Devil in reverse. And that's when you step into the... I'm honestly, I'm ecstatic. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, an optimistic energy that I'm picking up on. Like, it's like you're not even afraid to speak your truth. You're no longer afraid and you're no longer holding back. You know, I really wish I had those, oh my gosh. As soon as I was like, I really wish and 25 exactly on the timer. As soon as I said, I really wish I had the Shiva Lingam stone, it popped up. But the Shiva Lingam stone exudes confidence, it exudes mobility, and it exudes positive vibes, most importantly. So this is me continuously sending that that grounding positivity. Because that's what, and then we have the red jasper for protection here. I feel like these are kind of your vibes right now. And if they're not right now, they're going to be. It's the kyanite, the red jasper, and the Shiva Lingam stone. I feel like you've overcome I see you as a really strong individual. Whoa. Okay, so I'll just show you the spread that came out. So we have the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. And I already feel this amazing like transformation within who you're becoming into with this King of Pentacles. And it's like you're almost unbothered. You're out of victim. You're not a victim with that Eight of Swords in reverse. You've made sure you you're just not afraid. That's what I'm picking up with this spread. You're not afraid anymore. And with the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're very focused on your pentacles. You're very focused on your financial stability and the Shiva Lingam just stuck out again, because I just feel like maybe this is like a refresher that maybe you need a reminder to stay in that positivity even when you think maybe that it's not worth it. And you know, someone once told you that maybe it's not important to be positive all the time and tried to kick that out of you. Well, I'm letting you know that voice in the back of your head that is saying like, no, it is important, is the right one. Because 2929 on the timer, I feel like that's very indicative. 2929 1111, twin flame number. We have the Lover's card. It's a very good energy. And with the King of Pentacles focusing on financial abundance, we have the Death card in reverse, which means you're in a content place right now. there's nothing you have to really let go of because you've let go of them. I don't really see you having like this intense spiritual awakening with the Knight of Swords and the Strength card in reverse. I feel like you might be an air sign, a Libra or an Aquarius, a Gemini moon, perhaps, a Gemini Mars, perhaps, a Gemini fantastical Libra Pluto, or Libra Sun. Checks and balances with these trees blowing in the background. I feel like because you were moving, you were cutting through the direction the wind was flowing. You weren't a follower, which is really frigging respectable. With the Strength card in reverse, I'm actually curious what the guidebook says about the Strength card in reverse. I was gonna say it almost, I'm gonna go with mine. I feel like it just feels from the spread, like with the Knight of Swords and the Strength card in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Maybe it's like, maybe it's like you were wondering whether you were doing the right thing because it was going against the grain. It was going against what people told you was the direction of where the wind was taking everybody else. But you went in an entirely different path and people were like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like with this Devil in reverse, I feel like people were going in that. I don't know why, but I like want to get the Guardiado Stone out. Because I just feel like you were protected from that path. Wow, that makes so much freaking sense. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Because you are God's favorite. God has kind of put you to work here. You see, you're manifesting and creating a new... You might be a life path 33. You might be a life path 6. A life path 3. You might be a life path 8. Or 5. 5 is the adventurer. And 3331 was just on the timer. So you definitely may be a 33 or a 3 or a 6 or even a 9. Because I feel your strength like incredibly drifting through the air right now. It's like uplifting everybody around, and you're celebrating with the right type of people. We have the Moon card. So I definitely feel there's this like gravitational pull towards you because you're so sexy, you're so beautiful, gorgeous, and just aligned with spirit in a way that's just so abundantly clear to every freaking person, every freaking pupil, every freaking person, every freaking teacher, every freaking friend, family member, partner perspective, like twin flame connection. Everybody you're in fucking contact with wants to they're in awe of you, collective. They really love everything that they're watching you do at this time with the Seven of Pentacles and the Lovers card. And I do feel, even though your twin may have been the shittiest person in the world to you, I think even before you met him, you understood that this went beyond your connection. It was a humanity experience for your soul and your heart space and your brain chakra and your root chakra and your sacral chakra and your third eye absolutely awakened. Wow. I feel just the need to point out the 2 red jasper stones here and the tiger's eye, because I forgot to mention your solar plexus chakra, which is, I feel like, the mostest that needs the work at this moment in time, at the very least. Someone tried to destroy you with this Devil of Reverse. You dodged a bullet for sure. But you are incapable of making mistakes now with divine connection, because you're abundantly, clearly, you're clear, you're pure, you're beautiful, you're abundant, you're rich, you're smelling good. Like, everything about you feels amazing. And the solar plexus, this tiger's eye, it'll help you. Let me bring it a little closer to the camera. There we go. Yeah, so I feel as though I feel as though you're divinely protected. And that might have been why That might have been why the solar plexus, the tiger's eye, was shown to you, because it's gonna amp up and I think you see this. And it's like you're fluidly moving through. It's like even when you can't see, you can see. It's like your third eye, while your solar plexus gains momentum, your third eye is doing the work to pick up the slack, while the Shiva Lingam and this tiger's eye kicks in. Because your third eye can actually see past all. And therefore, that's where you're gaining your strength. And that's why with the strength card in your reverse, you know, it may feel as though you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. But in actuality, you're doing exactly. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be. That's the reading I have for you today, collective. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful, abundantly clear night, evening, afternoon, daytime, or just generally of the cosmos, a beautiful journey. Bless.